Whew. All right, YouTube. We got a new sled and a bunch of boxes of parts. Not from the same people, but we'll go over these later. You notice the bags, just got home. First thing I did, that's right. We went picked up a Pro XR 440 race sled. It's got the lightweight CNA skis. Yeah, pretty dope. So this thing has a little bit wrong with it, but this is the cleanest Pro XR 440 I've seen in a long time, and it's the first one I've had the opportunity to purchase. But it's all there. It's a runner, well, kind of. It's got some little things that need fixed, but we'll get to that. This thing, yeah, like I was saying, this has some race history behind it. So the story behind it is it's wrecked just a little bit. These are actually pretty easy to change. It's a couple $100 part, but local player stealer sponsored a guy named Paul Thacker. If you recognize that name, it's because he rode in Sled Next. At one point he held the world record distance jump, and he's a local here to me. This is the exact sled that our local dealer sponsored him in 2004 race season. I actually bought this from the person that used to own Hatch Pass Players. He's had it all these years, and he kicked me a pretty good deal. $1,500. That's all I paid for this. Now, you're probably thinking like, I don't know, it needs a little work, whatever. No, that's a really good deal. It has right down to the titanium springs all the way around. That costs over $1,000 alone just for the springs, and they don't sack out like a stock steel spring does. I've always wanted one of these. This is the most rider forward trailing arm sled period ever built. This is basically an IQR with an old hood and trailing arms. It's pretty sick, and I've always wanted one of these. Ever since they were new, I've always freaking wanted one. I think it's the coolest snowcross sled ever built. Look at that. The tank's still pretty fucking white. No rips in the seat. I'm going to try to take this stuff off. Try to make the seat look clean again. Not big on this. I understand why they did it, to save it for racing. But I have the stock replacement for that. That's probably going to go back on here. So I'm going to be right back. We're going to end the video because these hoods actually are extremely hard to open. Because just all this is so far forward that it gets hung, snagged up. As you can see, that's from opening and closing hoods. Kind of pain in the ass, but I'm going to show you under the hood. There she is. Pretty freaking clean, and I have not touched this. This is how it came to me. Still has the original 440, and yeah. Still has the 110 octane race head, all that stuff. So it is exactly as you would have seen it raced back in 2004. Oh, man, so fucking cool. Man, this is just a badass unit right here. So one of the main differences you'll see between this and any Edge or any other Pro X ever built, steering post. That's because this is 6 inches. Oh fuck, I can't remember if it's six or 9 inches further forward than, let's say, your typical consumer Pro X is. A lot more rider forward, and it is kind of a weird feeling if you're not used to it. If you rode IQRs, it'll feel the same, but compared to a regular Pro X, totally different feel. Right? Really weird. But as far as things this sled needs, so you see the fuel line is disconnected. That's because we have run it. Well, I didn't run it. They ran it off of a separate jug of fuel. Okay, because the fuel pickup tube is busted in the tank. I didn't look, but that's what they said. And I didn't personally try to start it because they fogged the motor. They're very good at taking care of their stuff, as you would expect somebody that owned a player stealer. They generally try to take care of their machines. But this thing's been sitting for a really long time. Like a long time. I think the last time they rode this was probably 5-6 years ago. But a little work, should be pretty freaking sweet. Gonna have to replace this footwell along with probably the bolt and everything. Oh, there's the new shop dog. Hey buddy. Hey bud. Got a new puppy. This one's named Loki. He's a master of mischief. It's actually pretty funny. Didn't know it. My buddy just got a puppy named Thor. So we got Loki and Thor. Have to get them together to play. But he loves it out here in the shop. So I think we finally have a shop dog. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? He's super young. He's only like 7 weeks old. But I love him. He's awesome. Ain't that right? He's a little piranha though. Little piranha. Woo. Hey bud. Hey buddy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. And he does like shoes. He's a shoe chewer. But yeah, I guess that's kind of pretty much it. I don't know what I want to do with this thing. I'm not entirely sure if I want to leave this a 440 or if I want to 800 swap it or whatever. Not really sure. I know I don't want to pay for 110 octane. So I need to do a little reading, see if I can retard the timing, because this, you have your neutral setting and you can go retard it or you can advance it. So I'm not really sure if I can get away with 100 octane and retard the timing 2 or 4 degrees, however far it goes. Or I know you have, bro, I know to run pump gas, so essentially you do have to change the head. It's way too high of compression. But yeah, it's pretty minty. I'm in the process of trying to get decals for this. I can't say who, how, where, or when, but there are people in the process of reproducing OEM style decals. So I'm no part of it. I'm just one of the guys on the list. And yeah, so really hoping that comes through, because I would like to make this. Hey, get out of the seat, bro. No, come here. No, you're gross, bro. How much more? How big of a bite did he take? My goodness, dude. Gross. You're gross. That's gross stuff. You just eat food, man. Why are you trying to eat fucking wet leaves? Anyways, so I don't know what I want to do with the motor. I want original decals. I want to clean up the seat. I want to fix the footwell. These CNAs are trashed. I have another pair of red ones back there that'll be going on it. So yeah, another project, I guess. Let me know what you guys want to see with this thing. But yeah, I'm pretty freaking pumped.